Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Survival Game Guide episode. In today's episode, we are going to be exploring three beginner methods to get money relatively fast in Medieval Dynasty. Um, when you first start in the game, you are flat broke, you got no coins in your pocket, and the unfortunate thing about that is you need coins to unlock certain schemes in the game to, produce stuff. As an example, um, well, actually, let's get you here. There we are. In my little hunter's lodge here, if I want to craft, well, I have to actually go over there. But if I want to actually craft any of where are we at? There we are. Any of these guys here, obviously, I need some coin to do so. Now I have a little bit of coin because I've been selling and wheeling and dealing. But starting straight off, you got zero here, and anytime that you unlock one of these guys, some of them come with these little schemes that you need to purchase in order to craft those items. And that includes, you yourself and also your workers. Your workers also can't craft these until you unlock them with the coin. So obviously, we got to make some money. There's also, taxes that you got to pay and all that. It's life. So thankfully, at least when it comes to taxes, you don't have to worry about that for a full year here. But all the same, it's not a bad idea to find some relatively quick ways to just get some money in your pocket so that you can start unlocking those schemes and being able to make items that will give you more money in larger amounts. So we will scale this, I suppose, as according to difficulty. The first method is to honestly just go around and gather whatever you can find in the wilderness. That primarily, herbs. They're pretty easy to find. It's summertime here where I'm playing currently, so I have all these summer herbs out. I've got some chicory and some daisies and some dandelions out here, and literally just go on up and just collect them everywhere you go. Just gonna run around, collect them. Now the problem with herbs is that they do not cost a lot of money. Let's see here. There we are. As you can see, the prices on these are you don't even get like a full coin. You know what I mean? Like it's like a half a coin, and that's just on this. When you actually talk to a trader, you usually, at least starting off, they'll offer you money that's like half of this, if even that, maybe a third. I don't know. But not this full amount here. So like really, you're getting like maybe zero point 0.1, 0.2, maybe 0.3 on, some of these guys here. A third of a coin, basically. So clearly, this isn't something that, you're going to get a lot of coin from. But it is useful just to start off, just to get, like I said, like a few coins in your pocket. You can just run around, collect herbs as you're getting your sticks and your logs to build your buildings, for example. It's just something that you can just do while you're doing something else. So that is the first method, is just to get those herbs and sell them to, a village over here, for example, and just to get a few coins there. Now, the second method is a little bit better. It'll put a little bit more coin than just, one or two in your pocket at a time. And to do that, you are going to need to produce a few things. Now, obviously, starting off, you have a very limited amount of items that you can produce. Until you get, the workshop open, you're really just kind of left with, whatever you have in handcrafting and, maybe something in your woodshed or your hunter's lodge. We're just going to look at handcrafting because, I'm going with the expectation that you guys have just, maybe built your house and now you're like, okay, I need some coin because I want to, unlock certain things in the hunter's lodge, for example. So I recommend, if you can, if you have a hunter's lodge, to get your hunter producing some meat, obviously, but also some leather, because you can make this simple bag. The simple bag is the thing you can sell that's worth the most in your handcrafting little menu here. Any kind of bag you make, at the top tier will be 50 coin, but obviously when you speak to a tradesman, that'll probably be more like 25 maybe. But that's significantly more than just a few coins from the herbs. And if you're getting your guy to give you, what is it, like 12 leather a day. You can sell like 4 of these. That's 100 gold that you can make, 100 gold, 100 coin, each day, which is not, that's not bad. That can really help stock you up, in the early stages of this game. So if you have a hunter, get them producing 12 leather if you can. If you can get another leather, if you can get another hunter in there, you can double up your production there, and it might be easier for you to get both meat and leather in a plentiful supply. Now, if you don't have a hunter yet, don't lose hope. There's something for you too. The second best, I suppose, would be the stone knife and the stone axe here. These are both, you can sell both these for 20 coin, and it'd be 20 coins with the tradesman. It's technically 40, but like, let's be real. Until you level up your negotiation skills with the tradesman, you're looking at really probably having them pay you 20 coins for your knives and your stone axe. Of these two, I would say lean towards the stone knife, just because it requires fewer resources than your axe. As you can see, you need like 10 sticks there. This guy, you need half that. You need 5 sticks. So it just makes a little bit more sense in terms of, your time usage, essentially. So if you don't have a hunter, or you can't get that 12 leather, I mean, even if you can only get like 3 or 6 leather a day, that's not bad either. But if you don't have a hunter yet, the stone knife is something that you can just make in abundance, sell a bunch of them, and again, you got a little bit of coin to start your day off, hopefully to unlock some of the schemes that you can then produce higher quality items, which will sell for more. Now, finally, our third method is to kind of run around the roads, if you have the available time, of course, and look for abandoned camps and turned over carts. Now, these are random spawns that occur throughout the map, and they change each season, which is great because even if you find one, for example, one right here, and this disappears, there's always a chance that come a few more seasons, another little crate here cart will show up, and maybe it'll have delicious stuff in it. Now, this currently has wheat, I believe, right? Oop, that's my torch. That's not what I want. Yes, indeed, wheat, which sells for an okay amount. I would probably process this into flour myself, and then sell that. But, sometimes they have some like really great items. They might have like some meat or ale or something, which sells pretty well. Now and then you can get some potions, and if you don't want to use the potions, those sell for a really good amount of coin. But really, all you have to do is just kind of walk around the streets. There's a lot of these spawns, and again, they're all random, so you're never quite sure where they are. But if you can kind of get the hang of where some of the more common spawn locations are, and just kind of visit those every few seasons to see if they got some goodies for you. Now, obviously, your first few days here, you can just wander up and down the road a little bit from where you put your village and see if there's any abandoned carts for you. Now, there are obviously also campsites. I'm not quite sure if there's any around in this area, currently anyway. But you can always run over to them, and they tend to have some decent tools that you can often find in their little tents. You can sometimes even score like iron tools, which is amazing when you first beginning. There's nothing quite like coming across like an iron axe or something, just because that'll last you for a while. It's pretty nice. But you can take those items and then run off to the village and sell them, unless you really want to use them, in which case go for it. But that's just another thing, and you can always collect herbs on the way if you want while you're out there looking for camps and whatnot. But all those methods will just be a great way just to get that initial coin in your pocket before you start your own little workshop or whatever, where you can start producing things that you can sell for for more coin. But that's about it for our episode today. So I hope that helped. I hope you can get that little bit of a coin in your pocket after all that. And obviously, if you guys have more ideas or any other options out there, just be sure to let us know in the comments. Otherwise, keep surviving and keep thriving.